Okay, so that's the target 172847. Um, it's the target is a relationship. So I'm front loaded. And it's probably a one or a two. Um, so target number is 172847. They basically framed a question. The target is associated with a relationship, so it shouldn't be that hard. So I think I'll do some ideograms first. So for those who don't know, they're just ideograms are basically a little bit of data that tells me what this target is about. So in this case, the ideogram can represent many things. So a lot of people take and do the line ideogram where they just take a line and then there's data embedded in the line. I do that sometimes, but I have basic sets of ideograms that I use, different shapes, different values. And I just gotta kind of wait until one pops out. So, I mean, right here, I got a person, I got like this whole thing is like a sentence. So it's basically telling me the progression of the timed event or time period. Oh. So we have a person, but there's an issue. It's like the person is open or open-minded or they're reaching out. It's either open-minded or reaching out. But there's like troubles, breaks, and then there's barriers to cross. So regardless of what happens, this person and reaching the end stage or the end point, there's going to be a lot of issues to reach that end state. And this is the same thing. This is just basically saying it's like a little sentence where it describes like Event smooths out. So it just kind of, it plateaus, it peaks, it drops into a valley, there's breaks in between, and then it just kind of slowly starts to smooth out. So, oh, but the time period thing, this time period thing seems to have a lot of data there. Here I got saying the events will smooth out. So whatever this event is, this um, whatever this issue is, are these peaks and breaks, it will smooth out. There'll be dropouts or periods of nothing, but I mean, it'll smooth out. But here we went from smooth to change and then to kind of like, it's kind of like when you open up or you're expressing out, and it's almost like there's something going on that is almost these two things right here. I get the feeling that it's like a major event and then termination, and then again you have a major event and then termination. And termination, I mean, it's like this major event has a ending. It has where things stop. So whatever this major event is, things stop. There's from that point we go to the next major event and the stop. So I don't know what this major event that's it feels like it's an oncoming or known major event. I'm wondering if this is like is this like, so is this like a person knows something's going to happen, something in the future? There's like an issue where maybe they have diabetes or maybe they've got Parkinson's, where things will start getting worse and worse until finally there's, the end. But it's kind of a slow build up until then. So this is kind of, it feels like a known major event. It feels like the ending is the end. So while I was told relationship, this feels like somebody knows something. There's information that's known, and there's something about this aspect where um, somebody's holding out information to somebody else, holding out information. So I don't know. I don't know. And the other thing I get and I feel is like they're isolated, but they're isolated, but they're opening. So or they have a hard time. They have a hard time. They push things to the side. This is like they bury things, and the buried things tend to come back and bite them. But you can see where these challenges are faced. They bury something, they face another challenge, and then there's shit happens, and in the end, it's complete. I mean, is really cool. So I'm not quite sure what it's trying to tell me, uh, other than somebody's definitely holding on information. There's uh, major major things that are not being said. So, all right. Kind of like they're running, which is funny because their knee is giving them trouble. Man, it feels like they're in a marathon. I got two people here sitting here trying to figure out what this guy is doing, and he's literally got his arms around somebody. I can't see who the second person is, but literally got his protective. I got like the protective feel, and I can't quite see the other person yet, other than they're kind of leaning into toward and toward this guy. And I don't know how big they are. They don't feel very big. That's funny. It's like they're wrapped in a blanket. Either a blanket or a sleeping bag. The guy feels like a runner. He feels like a lean mass kind of guy. The other person is smaller, um, lean mass as well, wrapped in a sleeping bag. And but there's just a lot of aspects about this person that I don't understand. It's like why are they wrapped up? What is the what is the event here? Target's a relationship. I mean, is this a relationship that they're looking into, that they want, that they have? I don't see any outside issues other than money and barriers and finances. Um, Help. Let me zoom in a little bit here. So, like I said, I just don't see what I'm supposed to see. Well, what I do see that one of the people is very protective. The other one's wrapped in a blanket or a sleeping bag, needing protection. The knee of this guy, it seems to have a problem. He seems to be a runner. He's wearing tennis shoes. Something about marathons or long distances. Um, but the ideograms is kind of cool. So let me show you the ideograms real quick. It There is an isolated feel. The isolated feel is kind of like somebody was wrapped up on in their own. There's a heart spike feel where there was a flutter or a push. I don't feel this is like a pushing away. I feel this is like two people with issues. Um, Here we have a time period, an event that's going to smooth things out. And then I had person, issue, open-minded, reaching out, troubles, breaks, barriers to cross. I don't know what all that means, but it it was very interesting to get all of that and see the two holding each other like that. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I've got to start setting up for the my next big thing. So save the screenshot. Save this screenshot. All right, got it. So I'm gonna wrap this up, send it off to whoever needs it, and then we'll go from there. Um, if you watched, thank you very much for watching, and I'll probably see you in a little bit because I'll probably have another video. So I will catch you later. Once I get everything packed up. All right, thank you guys.